Hello everyone, welcome to another session of yoga, and today we're going to explore into the warrior poses. So hopefully this will help you to feel stronger just like a warrior, of course with some breath work as well. Remember, with every movement, inhale and then another movement, exhale. So really take your time, slow down the pace, all right? So let's get on first into our mountain standing pose in this position. And then you want to keep the hip neutral, relaxing the shoulder, right? If you remember, keeping the external rotation here on your shoulder joint and just taking your palms out like this, relaxing the fingertips. And just stay here for a while to take a deep breath. Inhale. Feeling into your lungs, into your tummy area, and as you exhale, slowly contracting your tummy muscle, and then you'll feel your chest caving in as well. And then as you feel that you fully exhale, there's no longer air to breathe out, that's when you start to breathe in again slowly. Now, a lot of times people rush this part when they want to catch on their breath, so you need to learn to control, to slow down the breath in and breath out. So with this, coming into mountain standing pose, I want you to take a step forward, like this. So as you turn the toes this way, notice how my back foot is turning onto the monitor. Now, you can choose either you like to widen your stance a little bit, or maintain where you are. It's all depending on how open your hip is. But you want to keep the front feet or front foot pointing the toes this way, and the back foot pointing towards the monitor. And then from here, you'll just extend both hands out, reach out like this. Good. And let's just give it a pause like this. Bring it up and down. Good. You will slowly start to feel that your arms are slightly burning here, but then just continue breathing in and out. And let it go. Inhale. And let it go. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now stretch back the hands out this way and then straighten your fingertips as well. One more time. Bend the elbow and push it out. And exhale. One more time. Bend the elbows and push it out. Good. When you're in this position, we're going to bend the front knee. And try to take note here, the front knee must be on top of your ankle, so it's supporting the joint, right? So your knee joint is supported by your ankle joint. Try not to lean forward like this because it might hurt your knee, especially if you have tightness around your knee joint area. And try not to, you see how it's not supported, the knee? So you want to feel the knee supported here by your ankle. So as you extend the back leg here, you can extend wider if you like, again, depending on how wide or your hip opening is. Don't worry, as long as the front knee is on top of your ankle. And I want you to just try to squeeze your inner thighs here. Squeeze into your butt cheeks with your glutes muscle and feel more stability here. So we're starting with what we call warrior two. So as you extend your arms like this, I want you to look into your middle finger and your index finger and think of it as your drishti point. So drishti point in Sanskrit means like a focus point. And whatever you do when you stay in this pose, make sure you breathe. Inhale and exhale. And then keep on squeezing this inner thighs, squeezing the glutes, and press your feet on all four corners, okay? So this is your warrior two. We're going to do a couple of exercises here. I want you to just imagine when you inhale, you're going to lean forward without moving the knee. Notice where your knee is, right? Lean forward, inhale, exhale. Imagine someone pulling you on the wrist slightly back like that as you exhale, and then inhale, come back forward. Yes, and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now, press on your feet, reach your hands out, straighten your legs. We're going to switch side. Turn the toes. Yeah? So this time, the opposite leg is going on forward. The toes are all forward. Bend the knee. Good. Remember, knee on top of the ankle. Very nice. Extend back the arms like this. Beautiful. And as we inhale, we're going to lean forward. Imagine someone pulling you nice and steady, squeezing that inner thighs. Very important here for your stability. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then you come back to center. Notice here, where is your torso? If you're still leaning forward, you're probably thinking you want to inhale more. So bring it to a center like this and just extend the arms. Again, take note in your drishti point here, your middle and index finger. All right, good. And just give it a pulse here a bit. Breathing in and out. Good. Warming up into the arms. All right, slowly press your feet and lift your hip up, straighten your legs. Very nice. Now, let's go back one more time in this position in your warrior two. Extend back your arms. Now from warrior two, we're going to transition to what we call reverse warrior. So similar to just warrior two, everything else looks the same, except for reverse warrior, you're going to take your back hand here, gently tap onto the back leg. So any height that you can reach, you can tap here, here, depending on how your flexibility is, okay? But remember, do it gradually. So maybe you can start here, then lift the upper hand or your front hand and just lift it up, reach up all the way. So you get the stretch here on your lateral muscle and keep bringing the hand downwards, reach the hand up and just spread the fingertips wide, look up maybe into your index finger or maybe your big thumb, yeah? And then slowly bring it back to a center. Should we do two more times? So from here, take a deep breath, inhale. Bring it back, reach up, keep on breathing here. Inhale all the way. And exhale. Come back towards your warrior two. One more time, everybody, here we go. Inhale, flip the palm down towards the back leg and reach the upper hand. Reach up, lean back. You want to elongate the spine and feeling the stretch here. You probably feel the stretch also in your QL muscle, which is your lower back side muscle. Inhale, come back. And you're back towards warrior two. Press your feet and lift the hip up. Let's switch opposite side right now, everybody. Bend the knee, extend the arms out. Look towards your index and middle finger. Take a deep breath, inhale, flip the palm, reach up. All the way. Good. And remember, if you find you're losing stability here, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your butt cheeks and smile. And then come back. Bring the torso in the center. Always keep the torso in the center when you're back in your warrior two. So from here, inhale, one more time. Deepen your inhalation. Good. And then slowly exhale. Bring it back to a center. And remember, try to keep your hip low. Yeah, so as you keep your hip lower and as you extend your back leg further, you're going deeper in your stretch for your hips. So one more time here. Deepen your breath. Inhale. Flip. Reach up. Spread the fingertips wide. And you want to imagine somebody's pulling your arms up. So instead of feeling the compression in your lower back, you feel like it's extending instead. And exhale. Good. Look back towards your middle and index finger. Now, if you feel like your arms are tired all the way up here, remember you have the option to bring it slightly low so you don't feel too much on your shoulder. Press your feet, slowly take back your hip up. Very nice. Now we're going to slowly just toe heel, bring back our feet together. And then from here, paddle the heels up and down. We're going to go to warrior one. Okay, so come towards the mountain standing pose. Yeah, keep the hip neutral, relaxing the shoulder. You can take a step forward or a step back. Now, as you do that, you want to bend the front knee as well. Again, same thing here. You want to keep the knee on top of the ankle for support. And if you notice my back foot here, a slight turning, okay? It all depends on how open is your hip again. Just make sure there's a slight turning here so it gives a benefit for your hips. So in warrior one, I'm going to also take the hip low. But notice here my hip. So instead of it's leaning forward like this, my invisible torchlight is looking straight ahead. So it's not looking up. This will overstretch your psoas. And then you're just gonna bring here. I'm gonna take our arms up, reach up. Good, and then from here, push the hip forward by keeping still the hip neutral and open the chest. And then stay here, breathe in, breathe out. And as you exhale, we're gonna bow low. With nice control, hands to the side, to what we call a humble warrior. Let's do two more of this. Inhale, press your feet firmly for stability. Reach up. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, press your feet, come up, reach up. And exhale, let it go. Humble warrior. Right, you're gonna press your feet, slowly reach back up, taking your palms towards your chest center, Anjali Mudra, hand prayer pose. And we're gonna flip the arms. And we're switching side. So if you notice here, the back foot, still about 45 degrees, slight opening, bend the front knee. Again, the knee is on top of the ankle for support. Check on your hip, keeping it neutral. Yes, invisible torchlight check, very nice. All right, so ready? We're gonna take a deep breath, inhale, lift the hands up, reach up. Keep pushing the hip forward. Exhale. Take the hands to the side, again with nice control. If you feel like you're out of balance, that is okay, all right? Come back and come into the pose. Press your feet, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze your butt cheeks too to increase your stability. Press your feet, inhale, reach up. Open the chest. Exhale. Let it go. Bring it to the side, and then you feel your shoulder blades are slightly squeezing gently together. Inhale, reach up, hands up. Exhale, release. Let it go. Right? And then slowly come back up. Nice in control. Taking your palms towards your chest center. And then we slowly turn back to a center into your star pose. And then maybe just turn your wrist a little bit here. Rotating your thumb up and downwards. Again, go with your breath. Right, we're going to take the feet back together and we're going to pedal the heels up and down here. Okay, so I want to show you another pose here. It's called the triangle pose. So I want you to take your leg out like this. Yeah. And then you're going to just keep the hip neutral here. So this is triangle pose. Looks familiar to you, right? But instead, we're going to bend the knee into extended side angle because we did the warrior two, so I thought there will be a nice continuation from there as well. So bend the front knee, extend the back leg just how you did your warrior two, but instead we're going to bend the elbow, gently tapping into your upper thigh. You're going to lean back and imagine there is a wall behind here that you're resting, so you're opening the chest, stretching on your back, and I want you to take your arms out like this, giving a big high five. That's it. Stretch up and open the fingertips wide. And from here, I want you to slowly take a deep breath. Inhale, lift up, externally rotate. Bring it back as you exhale. Inhale, reach up again. Imagine someone's lifting your wrist upwards without you lifting the hip. Bring it out as you exhale. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Exhale, release. Now, let's switch. Turn back. Again, remember, warrior two. But instead, we're going to bend the elbow. Yes. And then take on our hands, give it a big high five, opening the chest. Yeah, into your extended side angle. So from here, we're going to do the external rotation. So we can take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take it back. Inhale, reach up. All the way. Exhale. Bring it down. Inhale. And exhale. I want you to just follow the gaze to looking towards your tongue. So inhale, up, exhale, down. Again, anytime you feel like you're about to fall, press firmly more on all four corners of your feet. Squeeze that inner thighs, leaning back. So instead of falling forward, you feel like, oh, I'm going to lean back instead, right? So create this equilibrium or balance. Press your feet, lift back your torso. Come back into your star pose. And then one more time, just gently rotate your wrist, your shoulder. Go ahead and keep the microband on your elbows. We're going to toe heel. Bring back the feet together and pedal the heels up and down. And from here, we're going to slowly make ourselves down towards the ground into a special breath works. It's called bee's breath, or in Sanskrit, Brahmi Pranayama. So you can take any sit position that you like. So just make sure that you feel comfortable. If you have pillows, blankets, feel free to pat it underneath your thighs, underneath your knees, underneath your hips to feel elevated and more comfortable. It's important to be comfortable when you're doing breathworks or any yoga poses. Now with that, first you want to make sure that you lift your butt cheeks. Make sure you sit on your sit bone. Again, keeping the hip neutral here. Relaxing the shoulder, relaxing the facial muscle, maybe a gentle smile. Now with that, bee's breath. So with the position of your fingertips, what you need to do is that take your thumb, gently closing onto your ears, yeah? And with the other fingers, you can slowly bring it on top of your closed eyes. And then with that, you will take a deep breath, inhale, full exhalation. And as you exhale, you will create that humming sound as you pulse your lips. Now you'll continue as you finish your exhalation. Please bear in mind, Brahmi breathworks is probably not suitable with those who have some teeth sensitivity, or especially if you're just recently met a dentist or about to meet a dentist. So you probably want to hold on to it and just continue slow, deep breath instead. All right. Now for those of you who are all right, we can continue and try to remember, take slow, deep breath, and as you exhale, make that humming sound. You will notice the vibration here around your mouth area. I want you to try to relax, and then let's try a couple of deep breaths here, a couple of cycles. So again, take your thumb, gently close onto your ears, and take your fingertips, close your eyes gently, and close and bring it on top of your eyelids. Good. If you're ready, here we go, everybody. Take a deep breath, inhale. And slowly exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then from here, just maintain slow, deep breath. You can slowly lift the fingertips away from your face and just continue slow, deep breathing. Now, for those of you who have done this before, you will notice that you feel a sense of calmness, and it helps to also focus. So this gives you a little bit of a mental clarity, and hopefully it will benefit you. Remember, you can do this practice depending on how much time you have, as long as you're able to reach the goal, which is to remain calm, and then you're able to focus better. Happy trying, everybody. Just remember, go slow, all right? And then keep that consistent practice. Thank you, and please take care.